achieve remission, and visibly improve damage of the intestinal lining. Skyrizi is a prescription injection medicine for adults. Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines. Liver problems leading to hospitalization may occur when treated for Crohn's or ulcerative colitis.
Control is everything to me.
Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 prescribed biologic in Crohn's and ulcerative colitis combined. Learn more at skyrizi.com or 1-866-SKYRIZI.
For over 135 years, First Bank of Sea Isle City has proudly served Cape May County with a commitment to maintaining a hometown feel. We provide secure, convenient deposit and loan products every day. We're more than just a bank. We're a trusted community partner, offering personalized banking solutions that make life easier for local families of all ages. First Bank of Sea Isle City. Look for our lighthouse in your neighborhood and discover what makes us different.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey guys, it's Mike Gill for Clark's Moving and Storage down in Rio Grande. Let me tell you, we did a huge move not too long ago, and honestly, Clark's did a fantastic job. I mean, really fantastic. They moved all my stuff from my Ventnor place on the shore out to the mainland in EHT. Clark's Moving and Storage, they took care of it all from start to finish. Trust their moving company with the finest in storage and moving services. They're one of the largest companies in the area, and you can trust them. Believe me, they got it all done, moved everything, not a scratch, not a dent, not anything. On time, professional. They really did it all. I felt very comfortable and very confident in their team at Clark's Moving and Storage every step of the way. So do what I did and use Clark's Moving for your big move. Call them today, 609-889-0780, or visit them at clarksmoving.net. Clark's Moving is an authorized agent for Wheaton Worldwide Moving, so they can move you across the country or even around the world.
Someone had a birthday.
Yep, 50. Can't believe it.
50 years of wisdom.
Great segue. We have a health reminder from the CDC.
Pneumococcal vaccination is recommended for adults 50 or older. Says here, we're over 6 times more likely to be hospitalized with pneumococcal pneumonia than adults under 50.
I don't love those odds.
Same. Look what I found. Pfizer's Prevnar 20 is proven to help protect adults against pneumococcal pneumonia and invasive pneumococcal disease in just 1 dose, and millions have already gotten it.
Continued approval may depend on a supportive study. Don't get Prevnar 20 if you have a severe allergy to its ingredients. A weakened immune system may lower your response. Common side effects include injection site pain and swelling, fatigue, headache, muscle, and joint pain. For full prescribing information, please call 1-855-213-2138. Visit Prevnar20.com or talk to your doctor or pharmacist.
I'm on Prevnar20.com now, scheduling my appointment.
Good idea. And happy 50th.
Babbel proudly presents The Poison Gift.
Derek, hi.
Hi, I got you something. Ein bisschen Gift.
Gift? Ist das Gift?
Ja, ist das Gift. Für dich.
If you buy her a gift, don't tell her it's poison. Use Babbel. Practice with Babbel's guided conversations based on real situations. Get up to 50% off on your Babbel subscription when you sign up at Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-923-6829 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-923-6829. That's 800-923-6829. What do you have to lose? Call 800-923-6829. Again, 800-923-6829.
To the sky.
South Jersey's official play-by-play home of the Eagles, Sixers, and Flyers.
At 0 point would I ever consider not being a fan of the team.
97.3 ESPN, WENJ, WENJ HD, Millville, Atlantic City. A Town Square media station serving all of South Jersey.
The following program is paid for by The Locker Room with Billy Schweim. The opinions expressed are not those of Town Square Media or station advertisers.
Red 83!
Welcome to the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy. What's happening, buddy?
Ron Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schweim.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Get me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schweim.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is not the old man Billy Schweim taking over today. This is indeed Alex Berardis. Welcome to the locker room with Billy Schweim. Me, Alex Berardis, filling in, joined here with Erin Ewing and Vincent Focht. How you guys doing on this fine morning?
I'm good. Today, the youth are taking over.
It's ours, right? It's a younger crowd. It's a younger vibe this morning. I didn't know what to call you, Erin. You're the intern.
Right,
here.
I'm the intern, but I'm not your intern.
Not my intern, though. Vince.
Maybe that means I've been promoted for the day.
For the day, yeah.
Yes. I mean, I feel so. It's a pleasure to sit here. I'm sitting in front of a Hall of Famer, or the team he played for was a Hall of Fame team.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm looking at the pictures. It's like crazy.
You're sitting in the Schweiner chair.
I know. I feel like I'm about to, go through the ceiling. I don't know.
You're about to start
I know.
screaming and wailing over there.
Well, maybe not.
Yeah,
I don't know. You don't want to hear me scream.
Yeah, not as much as Schweiner.
No.
But for those of you who do not know, Billy forgot that he's done, weekend radio for the past 15 years and agreed to do, of course, for AG. So he's going to do anything for AG. He's coaching AG, his daughter's 2v2 basketball tournament this weekend today. Best of luck, AG. Best of luck, Billy. Billy's got some good coaching pedigree, though. I feel like every time. I mean, he got canned one time because he was pushing the girls too hard.
Right.
Really?
You never heard this story.
Oh, this is an all-timer.
So Billy, to his credit, he won 16-0 and won a championship with his daughter Eliza Grace's basketball team. But he had these girls doing sprints at practice up and down
suicides.
the court. He had these girls huffing and puffing. Apparently, the parents weren't too happy about it, so they complained. Billy got canned after 1 year. But he won a championship. So it's like, do you want the ring? But you got to put the hard work in.
I'm going to start calling them torts.
Won the championship.
I'm going to start calling them torts.
Got canned.
He got canned.
And then they gave him a pamphlet of they gave him, the only parent, a pamphlet when he came back next year and rules of how to watch the game.
I mean, it's unbelievable.
That I'm not surprised about. I can picture him on the side, the dad that walks in, it starts the official is the enemy of the people, and I can picture him. I can picture him getting in trouble, thrown out.
I think Billy has a game on Monday, some sort of championship. I think I got to go to this game. I got to see on 18th Street. I got to see Eliza Grace, and I got to see Billy more so in action with the whistle on. He snapped the clipboard, apparently.
I just see him. I could just picture him walking up and down the side, getting in the official's face. I mean, I'm hearing the voice now. What people hear on the radio, I'm hearing it now, but tenfold.
So for those, Eliza Grace, his daughter is 11 years old too. So it's not like she's
these are kids.
Yeah, these are kids that he is.
But they're in it to win it.
They're in it to
win it. They're in it to win it.
Hey, I just got into coaching at Mainland High School for the boys lacrosse team. I get it. I do get it. You want to get in there. But he was snapping his clipboard. He said the mental mistakes are what get him. Physical, he can deal with. The mental.
Your boys are a little bit older, too.
Yeah, well, they're high school kids. I'll tell you one thing, though. Dealing with these high school kids every single day, I mean, it's something I've never experienced before. I mean,
really?
Maybe I was that dumb and stupid and funny that when I was, 14 or 18, however old these kids were. These kids are funny, though. I'll tell you that much. But We do have a great show lined up for you today. Start off talking about some Phillies, the blunder that's been going on in this Toronto Blue Jays series. At 10:30, we're going to go on the mound with Tommy Greene, brought to you by Blitz's Market. Then at the top of the second hour, we're going to be talking to Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda, brought to you by the Vassar Pool Service. Sorry, still trying to figure everything out here. And then we're going to get, a little bit of NHL trivia. We're bringing it back. Battle of the Losers. I, of course, that beat Vince. I won the gift card that I actually used yesterday with Billy Schweim.
Did he ever give you the other gift card? Because he's been talking about that.
I have actually never received the $25 gift card.
So that was one of my first shows. So that must have been in like January or February.
Early on. And I've just never seen it. Funny thing is, Vince, I don't know if you know this. I believe I talked about it last week. I got the email from Fanatics saying, yeah, your order's canceled. I ordered this Porter Martone jersey.
Yeah, I remember
on April 20th during the first round of the playoffs.
Right.
I got an email at the Morgan Wallen concert. I'm having the time of my life with my girlfriend, with AG, actually. We're in the box. Dave Clemick's in there with us. Morgan goes out. We're cheering for the encore. I look at my phone. Sorry, your order's been canceled. What? First it said July, then it said August 4th, and now I got zilch. Now I got nothing.
Well, what type of jersey is it? Is it like one of the regular fan ones, or is it actually the?
I mean, it was
the players wear.
First of all, the prices that Fanatics has these jerseys out is just absolutely ridiculous.
Well, it's like 200 something. It had to have been.
Yeah, and Fanatics, I'm going to call you guys out. I hate Fanatics. Not very high quality jerseys in the slightest bit, but it was one of the like 170 whatever dollar like that.
Yeah.
So like the lower tier
I know what you're talking. Yeah. I got you.
But apparently it was a pre-order. Then I guess too many people ordered it. I don't know what happened. But all I do know is if this same thing happens to my LeBron James jersey, I'm going to freak out.
When did you order that? Right when
literally the morning it happened.
The morning
I
it happened.
customized the jersey. I actually ordered it before the jerseys were even up all night. I went to the customize your own.
You customized
the 23 James. I got it in the white one because I feel like everyone was going to get the blue or the throwback Sixers jersey.
Yeah.
So I got the white one. If this same thing happens to the LeBron jersey, I'm going to freak out. But we're also going to end the show today. We're going to just a little Eagles talk, a little NFC preview, NFC East preview today. Training camp's going on. Preseason, first Eagles preseason game is going to be next weekend against the Baltimore Ravens. And then we got the joint practice with the enemy, A.J. Brown and the New England Patriots.
Who's already getting angry.
He's already getting angry. I think he was taking a shot at the Eagles yesterday during his press conference, but we can get into that a little bit later on in the show. I kind of want to talk Phillies right now, but let's talk about a positive Phillies note before we get to the negative stuff. Because it's all negative right now. I got to find some sort of silver lining in this Phillies team right now.
You're taking a page out of Tommy Greene's book
I do got to, because we're all on the ledge right now. I mean, I am.
I'm
on it right now.
I think
we
I
were
fell
on
off.
the ledge last week.
I think I fell off.
Tommy Greene tried to bring us down. Now we're back on the ledge. It's just every single week.
I got off the ledge during the National Series.
Right.
But this Blue Jay series, I think, brought me right back to it. But I got to, let's try to talk ourselves off of this.
Give us some positivity.
Luis Arias. This guy has been a godsend for the Phillies in his 5 games in the red pinstripes, 7 hits with 5 RBIs. I mean, you can't ask for much more than what this guy's doing right now, right?
Well, I mean, you knew the Phils needed a guy that could get on base. Situational hitting was the Phils. That was what they struggled with the most. You're finally getting a guy who came in with a 324 average, right? 3-time batting champ, 4-time All-Star. He's the best in terms of batting average in the National League. You needed someone like this, but it's just, I don't know. There needs to be a boost there. Now, I think he's helping guys like Bryson Stott. I really do. Like, we've been seeing Stott's play really rise up. And I mean, Stott's another one of those guys who when he's on, he's a guy that can put the ball in play. I think he's helping players around him, but still there's just, I know I want to stay positive. I want to stay positive.
It's so hard.
It's
so
hard. The second you just go right off the edge.
It's the thing. It's like right when I start going off of a rise and talking like, he's helping the lineup, but then there's
the black cloud that's just
looming.
Boom.
And then there's oh my god, yeah, I lose my
stench.
mind. Then there's Turner. I can't talk bad. Turner's actually been, he's been doing better as of recent, but then there's Schwarber. And then
it's hard to talk
there's
trash on Schwarber.
The
though.
relievers.
Yeah.
And then I can't go too much further. I want to stay positive.
I think what the black cloud over my head is Arise has come in and he's completely changed this team. I mean, the lineup just looks rejuvenated. It looks like they got a little life to them. And then it just reminds me of Dave Dombrowski. This is exactly what we've been saying this whole time. We can't keep running it back. You got to mix the lineup. Now we've mixed up the lineup. We brought Arise to Philly. And it's why couldn't we have done something like this sooner?
See, I actually do like where he's placed in the lineup. There was a lot of talk when he came in, the 1 or 2 spot.
Yep.
But my whole thought process on that was, okay, so he gets on. Who's driving him in? I like him in the 4 spot because if, let's just say, Trey Turner can get a hit, which he has done in the second half of the season. Bryce Harper's starting to find his groove a little bit. Maybe Kyle Schwarber starts to find his groove that he had in the beginning of the season. Then Arias can knock these runs in, which is exactly what happened in the 10th inning last night.
Mm-hmm.
Had the runner on second base. Harper grounds out, but it gets Turner to third. You kind of felt confident that he doesn't strike out.
Yeah.
So somehow whether it's going to be a base hit or a pop fly, this run's going to get in to score. That's exactly what happened. Arias hit a pop fly, deep center field. Trey Turner gets the score. And then, you just mentioned it, Vince. Boom. I mean, Crawford's kind of a highlight down there at the bottom of the order. Yeah. Stubbs can't hit. JT can't hit. Marsh kind of fell off. I mean, he might be good for a hit here and there, but I think Arias is honestly going to have to do a lot of the carrying. I do like the protection he's given Harper, though, because it's kind of freed him up a little bit. Pitchers kind of have to start pitching to Harper now because they know Arias is coming up. But, I mean, we just got to see how this goes. Hopefully the bullpen can, not do what they did last night and just kind of play decent baseball.
Yeah, I mean, it was still when I saw the moves that were made with the bullpen this, about a week or so ago. You brought in Brooks Raley, a 1.96 ERA reliever. I mean, when I saw that move, I'm like, okay, he's 38 years old, but he's having one of the best years of his career. I'm like, okay, maybe there's something there. And then they brought in Caleb Killian, which was just coming along with the ride with Arias. I'm like, okay, 4.23 ERA. Okay. Oh, all right. I guess because when I saw these, I'm like, well, we need all the help we can get. This bullpen is one of the worst in the MLB, especially since the month of June. They've been at the bottom of the league. There's no doubt about it. I think they're either second or third or so from the bottom of the league. I don't know the exact stat on that, but I know they're down there. And it's just, I don't know. I mean, I still think not getting a starting pitcher. I mean, what was out there? That's another question you have to ask. But I don't know. Now with the injuries, you got Painter. No, I mean, it's just, I don't know. There's the patching up, which has been what the Phils have been doing these past years. It's been patches, not splashes. They haven't been making any splashes, especially with it hasn't happened. And I mean, literally with the hitting these past 3 years, especially, it's been like what you mentioned, Aaron, the running it back type factor. That's all that's been happening. You've seen Dave bring in some guys here and there, like your Keplers, when talking about the hitting, or you've seen some looking like help possibly being brought in, but it just, there's not enough support beams. You're trying to build a building on a foundation that is missing half of its bricks. It's just, I don't know.
Yeah. So we tried to get the positives in. It ultimately just lets the negatives.
It was going to go there.
Yeah. Well, we got
all roads lead to negative.
Well, now we got all show to at least dive into the negativity. First hour of the locker room with Billy Schweim is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance protection and professional settle services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that will help you through the entire process from contract to signing to closing. From shore to center city and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call at 609-399-1227.
Next up, McCann Appraiser. For all your real estate appraisal needs, call John A. McCann and Associates at 877-263-7422. Whether commercial or residential properties, for estate, tax, or financial planning, divorce, or financing, and more, the professionals of John A. McCann and Associates are licensed and ready to assist. Call 609-263-7422.
That was the first segment. I'm Alex Berardis, Erin Ewing, Vincent Focht. We'll be right back with the Locker Room with Billy Schweim here on 97.3 ESPN.
Your daily dose of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill just got bigger, better, and completely visual. Catch the Sports Bash with Mike Gill streaming live daily on the 97.3 ESPN YouTube channel. Get the real-time takes, the best guest insiders, and join the conversation in the live chat. Don't miss a single show. Head over to YouTube right now. Search 97.3 ESPN. Hit the subscribe button. Turn on notifications.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot. You need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com. Billy Schweim here. Pro Image Sports is back on the Ocean City Boardwalk and is now open for the 2026 season. Located between 8th and 9th Street, they carry a huge selection of men's, women's, and kids' jerseys, clothing, headwear, novelties from brands like Nike, New Era, Mitchell & Ness, and 47 brand. If you're looking for Phillies, Eagles, Flyers, or Sixers gear, or your favorite pro team, Pro Image Sports has it all. For more information, stop by today or follow them online at fantreasures.com or on Instagram at ProImageOC.
Craving authentic Italian flavors in Ocean City? Head on down to Petroni's on West Avenue. From amazing cheesesteaks and homemade meatballs to delicious pasta dishes and Italian specialties, every meal is made from family recipes and served with pride. Their takeout service is perfect for beach days, family gatherings, or meals on the go. Taste the tradition at Petroni's, 957 West Avenue in Ocean City, or give them a call at 609-938-1568. Petroni's, Ocean City's favorite taste of Italy to go.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Eliza Grace, I'm starving. Want to go to Fly Bowls? Sure, Sophie. Their smoothie bowls are the best, packed with fresh fruit. I always get the pink summer smoothie. I love the Nutella bowl. They're awesome. Let's go!
Make every day a little sweeter at Pliables. Fresh acai bowls, smoothies, juices, and more. Stop by a Pliables today.
Go for the fun times and the tan lines. Experience an Atlantic City you never knew. Go to Ocean. Go for the win. Must be 21 or older. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
You're listening to The Locker Room with 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
Welcome back to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim. I'm Alex Berardis filling in today. Joined here with Erin Ewing and Vincent Focht here in the Playa Bowls studio. All right, now we can get back into ripping the Philadelphia Phillies. Ooh. We tried to stay positive last segment.
Yeah, I failed.
I mean, I don't blame you, though.
I failed the test.
You didn't fail the test, to be honest with you. It was just an inevitability.
It's an impossible task.
Yeah, I mean, this Phillies team is just the cloud of just stench and stank all around them.
It's the green wave. No offense. It's a great the Audubon giveaway.
What a
Right now,
bomb.
Shot. Well, Vince and I go to rival schools, so that's gonna make this NHL trivia.
Where'd you go, Vince?
more
Haddon
intense.
Heights. So
Okay.
right across Kings Highway.
So we're like
boy.
a street apart.
A little locker room rivalry
Yeah.
going on here. Yeah. Also, if you're listening, notice no police music today. I decided, I'm sitting at the helm today. I'm taking over. We're not going to listen to the police today.
Alex is like, don't stand so close to me. We ain't playing police.
Exactly. That's a
There
great
you go.
call
There
out
you
there,
go.
Vince. So I do want to get into the Phillies again. Aaron Nola. He didn't have a horrible outing last night.
Keeping it positive, are we?
But yeah, he now leads the MLB in most home runs given up with 29 dingers, throwing just absolute ham and cheese sandwiches down the middle of the plate for these batters to just center up and send out of the park. Leaves the game yesterday, though, taking a shot right off the leg, comebacker right off the leg. Now we got to see what the injury situation is with him. And just another thing to add to this Phillies list. Painter out, Nola out, Derek Hill's trying to make the play of the year in center field, probably gets a concussion.
Yeah, that was tough.
It's just so tough for the Phillies right now.
No, I mean, when you were talking about Derek Hill, I mean, that was, this was a guy that was putting his heart and soul out every single game. I mean, he was another one that was actually as well reliable at the dish, which is, I mean, with the Phillies right now, that's like a miracle to get. But I mean, it hurt so much because when I saw him, you could hear the thump. I mean, I don't know where the mics are in that ballpark in that area.
It can't be right next to it, but it sounded like the mic was right there.
Well, he was going to dive for it, and I know out in center field by the 401 sign, it has the cushion, then there's a fence, and then there's another cushion. It looked like his head hit right underneath of the cushion, so you just heard a thump, and when he went down, I'm like, oh, please get up. Because I just wanted to see him. I thought he honestly got almost knocked out or whatnot. I was very concerned.
What is impressive though, the toothpick that he always has.
Stayed in. Yeah.
But that sucked because it was like 1 second, like you're like, oh, like can you please win the game? And then the next, it's like, oh God, we might have just lost another player here.
Well, that's when everything just collapsed. I mean,
that's not what everything collapsed, but a decent
amount in that game. Not for that game. Everything just kind of just.
So, the game started out rough yesterday because Nola, of course, the first inning dinger. And, of course, John Kruk had 2 call-outs last night. One, he's talking about how, Vladdy Guerrero's having a down year this year, not really hitting the ball at the ballpark.
Well,
literally next pitch, sayonara baseball. And then he's looking for the Phillies to get a little bit of offense. He calls the back-to-back home runs from Trey Turner and Bryce Harper. That was unreal. But, yeah, so the game started off slow with that Nola home run. Then it picks up a little bit with that back-to-back home run. They get 4 runs in total in that inning. And then the bats just couldn't do anything else after that.
Yeah. It's a problem that I mean, Trey Turner mentioned this about a couple of weeks ago, but I mean, it's the fact that the Phils are not playing complimentary baseball. It's just when they hit, they can't pitch. When they pitch, they can't hit. And we're seeing that a lot of times in one game. Like a lot of times, it's not necessarily, one game, oh, they can't hit, but they can pitch. We're seeing the whole factor where at the early innings, right, they can hit. But I mean, it's like the pitching's trying to keep up, right? It gets tied up. And then once you get to the later innings, I mean, how many times have we seen this? Obviously, because of the bullpen, the way it is, the bats completely disappear. And then the pitching as well just goes silent. So in a way, it's not necessarily a seesaw. It's just I guess you could say it's one big seesaw. You get everything in the early innings, and then the second half of the game, everything together disappears.
It's just so many mental errors. Even like the base running, like even Luis Arias got caught out at the plate where he just walked off the field.
Yeah, he was looking to go back.
Yeah, but we got a text in here from Dan in the HT. Reality is that defense wins championships. Baseball is no different. Phillies are the bottom in baseball in runs saved defense. It's just those simple plays. It kind of sounds like they just can't do. I mean, that's the epitome to me of Trey Turner in the infield.
Right.
This guy's making diving plays, reactionary plays like it's nothing. You get a routine grounder to him, he has no idea what to do with the baseball.
Yeah. Well, we saw it with Bohm yesterday as well. Like that was the blunder in the what was it? The 10th inning where it was 4-4 runners on first and second, 1 out. Boom, slow grounder. All he had to do was flip it to first base to get the out. No, we can't do that. We hesitate. It's the simple mistakes that keep occurring time and time again. And it's simple baseball that this team can't play. It's simple baseball.
I mean, what do you guys think of now that everybody's just rotated positions. They were already struggling defensively in the infield, and now they've all just changed positions. I mean, it just seems like another problem for this team. Like, they already don't have a fifth starting pitcher. They might have just lost Nola. They're not great offensively.
To me, the whole problem with the defensive rotation thing that happened is Stott, you're fine at third. I would significantly rather him in the middle of the infield.
Right.
Trey Turner's got to move, though. I mean, you lead the league in errors, and you have your captain, Bryce Harper, move into the outfield, saying to the public, I'm willing to do whatever it takes for this team to win. To me, a direct shot at Trey Turner, because everybody knows he's got to know it. He has to move. Apparently, Dombrowski came out and said it was never a conversation. Trey's our guy at short. I call bull on that. I think Trey just said no, but Dombrowski didn't want to have another not elite situation going on there.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, why would you believe that? Because if they asked Harper, they asked Bohm, they asked Stott, you don't think they're going to ask their worst infielder, Trey Turner, who could prevent all of this rotating if he could move? I mean, they definitely asked him.
They had to. I see no circumstances where Trey Turner did not get asked. I mean, I think it has to be maybe even like a team conversation where the captain, the leaders of this clubhouse got to say, yo, dude, you got to help us out here a little bit. You're making your money regardless. You've played the center field before. Just move to the outfield. It's not that hard of a transition. You're hurting the team right now.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of it goes to the mind of no, I can get it back. But it's just, I honestly, I really would have liked to see Stott in that position. I mean, he's played it before, shortstop. I would have just, you need to change things up sometimes. You need to mix and stir the pot. And I just think, I don't know, sometimes it could be mental. Could it be like, no, I just don't want it. I really have no idea. But it's just, I really don't. You have to do what's best for the team in this situation. Like you said, with Bryce Harper, could it have been a shot? I don't know. Do we know what's going on behind the teams? Who knows? That's been the largest thing with this clubhouse these past years, has been a lot going on behind the scenes. It's been uneasy constantly, and we're seeing it again this year. It's just, it's never steady with the Phils.
It's never smooth
It's
sailing.
never smooth sailing, and it's especially not necessarily just with the Philly media. This is a completely different situation. This is not just them making a big deal about it. This is going on within the clubhouse. There's a lot going on where it's just, I don't see these guys, they're not fitting together. And could it be the constant running it back, or the, we have what it takes, but we just can't find a way to make it work? Is it the frustration? I don't know. But all I do know is there's a lot going on behind the scenes that no one's talking about. It's creating uneasy vibes.
Yeah, Danny in the AC chimes in again, says the Phillies players are too comfortable. If the Eagles have one bad offensive series, you'll hear the boos here in the area from the link. I mean, he's probably right about that. If we start booing Trey Turner instead of giving him standing ovations, maybe he can get his head out of his you-know-what and try to figure this out.
And that's why I'm kind of confused why he wants to stay in the shortstop position. Like, do you forget what city you play in? Like, every time he misses like these routine plays, like the city is going to crucify him. Like,
yeah,
because everybody knows that we're accommodating for him.
Yeah, I don't know. But I do know coming up, we do have On the Mound with Tommy Greene. So the first hour of the Locker Room with Billy Schweim is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance, protection, and professional settle services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that will help you through the entire process from contract to signing to closing, from shore to center city and every place in between. Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call at 609-399-1227.
Next up, La Scala's Fire Ocean Casino. When you're inside the Ocean Casino, you're already winning, especially at La Scala's Fire. It's your home away from home for handcrafted Italian classics, fresh seafood just like your grandma used to make, and their signature cocktails all steps away from the action. Dinner before the show, late night bites after a big win, La Scala's Fire delivers every time. That's La Scala's Fire, OceanCasino.com. Let's eat, and be sure to get on down to the La Scala's Brigantine Beach House, which is open for the summer.
I'm Alex Berardis with Erin Ewing and Vincent Focht, and you're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim here on 97.3 ESPN.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the guarantee. Those satisfaction savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free Train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again, again and again. Calling again, again and again.
Hey, it's Dave Klemick, former Kansas City Chiefs wide receiver and founder of Klemick Performance Method. And you know me, I'm caffeinated, activated, and ready to go. Whether it's talking sports in the locker room, coaching athletes, or fueling up with Kilowatt Coffee, a mobile coffee experience delivering top-of-the-line hot or cold coffees, lattes, and natural juices. Catch Kilowatt Coffee at 373 South Whitehorse Pike in Hamilton, right there in the Gino Pinto Plaza. Or give them a follow at Kilowatt Coffee on X, TikTok, and Instagram. Want to bring the energy to you? Book them for a private business event at 856-229-1780. That's Kilowatt Coffee.
Hi, this is Billy Schweim. If you're injured or if life takes an unexpected turn, you need a team that'll fight for you. At McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, you'll get battle-tested trial lawyers with decades of experience standing up for justice. Whether it's personal injury, criminal defense, or complex civil litigation, when everything is on the line, you want attorneys with experience and a reputation as one of the most successful firms in the United States. Call McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, 215-981-0999, or online at mpmpc.com.
The Point is your destination for a tropical oasis at the Jersey Shore. Now with 3 locations on the bay in Summers Point, at 43rd off the boardwalk in Sea Isle City, and our newest location right in the heart of Wildwood on Ocean Ave. The Point has the best food and drink specials with their famous Tiki Bar, plus The Point features live music at all 3 locations 7 days a week and is always family friendly. For more information, check out The Point on Facebook and visit them at dothepoint.com.
Babbel proudly presents The Poison Gift.
Derek, hi.
Hi, I got you something. Ein bisschen Gift.
Gift? Ist das Gift?
Ja, ist das Gift. Für dich.
If you buy her a gift, don't tell her it's poison. Use Babbel. Practice with Babbel's guided conversations based on real situations. Get up to 50% off on your Babbel subscription when you sign up at Babbel.com. Babbel.com.
If you dread dealing with your insurance more than you dread build-it-yourself furniture, with extremely vague instructions.
What are these? Hieroglyphics?
Then you might have Insuranoia. You should have NJM Insurance. They go to great lengths to do what's best for their policyholders.
You're listening to The Locker Room.
Billy Schweim. I'm Alex Berardis here with Erin Ewing and Vincent Focht. Right now, we're going on the mound with Tommy Greene. On the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene is sponsored by Blitz's Market in Ocean City. Located on 21st Asbury Ave in Ocean City, try their famous breakfast sandwiches, hoagies, gourmet burgers, and vegetarian options. Online ordering is available at blitzesmarket.com or call 609-399-9983. Start your day off with Blitz's freshly squeezed orange juice. Mention the locker room for $1 off their $12 of their liquid sunshine. That's Blitz's Market on 21st and Asbury in Ocean City, New Jersey. Go say hi to Dave and John Newman. Now it is time to go on the mound with former Phillies pitcher Tommy Greene. Good morning, Tommy Greene.
Good morning, guys. I hope you hear me okay.
Yeah, we got you, Tommy. No, you're in the car right now, but you're going to have to talk us off the ledge yet again here, Tommy. It's just time and time again, this Phillies team just seems to fail us.
That's my job, isn't it? Yeah, a little bit, yeah.
So I just want to first get into these bullpen arms that the Phillies brought in. At the time, they seemed like great moves, low ERA guys they brought in, but they're like Brooks Raleigh, Killian, they bring them in. Is it the pressure that gets you when you start pitching in a new city? Like, what could it be for these guys that made them have such bad starts?
Well, we're all human, right? You know, They're not robots where they don't give up any runs. They didn't come over here with a 0.00 ERA and not giving up any hits or anything. So I'd rather them come in, acclimate themselves here in the first few days. And that's why usually when they try to bring somebody up or in, they like to try to get them in right off the bat, to get that out of the way, type thing. And hopefully they have a good outing, and that's what it goes. But they give up one had a decent, okay outing the first time, the other one didn't. And then the other one pitched good, and then the other one didn't. So now we got the bad outings out of the way. Now it's time to get down to business with those guys. They brought them in for a reason. They've been pitching pretty good, and we need those guys down the stretch. So they have to jump on board on the positivity and not the negativity.
Well, to stay on theme with the positivity, Luis Arias comes in, kind of been hitting the cover off the baseball since he's been in Philadelphia. What's the impact that he can have for this team going into this postseason run?
Well, I mean, obviously, yeah, he the way he goes about his business a little bit different than the game is played today. He's more old school, say to speak, in the way his approach. He doesn't try to do too much. He's got such a short stroke and strong hands, that he doesn't have to do anything. He can wait to see the baseball longer. It looks like to me, and those type of guys drive you nuts as a pitcher because they never strike out hardly. They put the ball in play. They foul tough pitches off to get another pitch they can handle, and that's his MO. He doesn't try to do too much, and it's obviously he's won 3 batting titles for a reason because he puts the ball in play, and they tend to get hits. He hits over 300, and I mean that's the definition of being a batting leader over the course of your career is at some point. And he's on the go again for another one this year if he keeps it up. And it adds to our lineup because it's just like the other night. You saw what happened. Very disappointing that, and we should have won. We should have had a better week than we did. In the fact that because we all hit the ball better as a team and scored more runs during the week, up there in the baseball standings. But it comes down to timely hits and putting the ball in play. When you have on man on second, third, nobody outs, and you can't squeeze a run in, and possibly 2 runs in. It should have been 2, and you don't get any, and you end up losing the game because of that. So that's the issues I have with the approach and stuff. That's the reason Araz is, I think, here, and that's why he has success because he does put the ball in play like that.
Tommy, last night, Aaron Nola exits the game with an injury. The night before, it was Andrew Painter exiting with another injury. Now, obviously, this is going to put even more pressure on Sanchez, Luzardo, and Wheeler. How sustainable do you think it is to rely so heavily on these 3 pitchers?
Well, I mean, it's not that they are relying on that. I mean, they go about their business every day, the same way. It's the fans that they're relying on them. So every day is a different day. If we have anybody can come up and give you say to speak a quality start that keeps you in the ball game to give you a chance to win. Andrew and Nola has been pitching serviceable, well in the last couple of weeks. 2 or 3 starts they've had. I know Painter's had 2, and Nola's pitched serviceable in the past 3 or more. So. It's tough to see. I don't know the extent of Nola's injury. I didn't see that this morning. I saw him get hit. It looked like to me he got hit off the bone. I don't know of his shin or somewhere down there. And that's an owie. When you can't drive off your legs and land or what, I can't remember what one it was on. I thought it was his left leg that he got hit. So it's his landing leg. So. He's unsure about the landing. You don't end up driving and using your legs, which you lose more command. So I'm hoping everything's okay with the guys. It sounds like Painter's injury with a hamstring. They said he's going to be okay. He's not missing his next start, by what I heard on the radio. So hopefully that's the case. It wasn't nothing too bad where the treatment made it react pretty quick and it wasn't too severe. So those things can be nasty and hang on for a while. So hopefully that's the case because both of them were throwing the ball better.
Hey, Tommy, Vince, so being on the factor of pressure, as we were just talking on, how do you feel the whole fielding situation with the Phils? I mean, we obviously we know that Bryce Harper is now back in right field. Alex brought up a great point earlier that he kind of feels like, with Harper saying he'll do anything for this team, that it could have been a direct shot at Trey Turner, right? You have Bohm now at first. He had a big blunder. He's actually, this series hasn't been great for him. But do you feel that this whole, Arias coming in has put pressure kind of on the field, moving guys around, Trey Turner not changing from shortstop? How do you feel with that whole situation that's going on with the infield?
Well, I mean, first of all, they feel like Trey, obviously, they got the money invested in him. They're going to play him somewhere, Right. And he hadn't played center field in how long, or in the outfield in how long? I'd rather have Harper out there than anybody, and also Stott can play anywhere. So I don't mind the moving pieces. That's the way to say to speak. The game is played a little bit more these days than past. And you got guys that they need to carry 2-3 gloves in their when they pack. To go on road trips and stuff like that because you never know where you might play, But when you have somebody come in that has that type of bat, and you traded for him, he's going to play. So somebody's got to move. Now, are you saying taking Turner out of the lineup? And that I'm all right with what the moves they made. To put, you got a quality guy with a good glove, they move from second to third. And he's got the arm to play over there. He played shortstop his whole career until he started up here at the big leagues. They moved him there because we had shortstops there. They didn't want to move. So they feel like he can play in different places, and I have no problem with that. And you got a bigger target at first base with Bohm. Now it takes guys when they start playing over there, it takes a little bit to get accustomed to it. The ball cuts a different view coming at you a little bit. It's just I'd rather much see Bohm over there at first base than Schwarber. Not that Schwarber can't do it, but I'd rather see Bohm. He's a bigger target. He played the hot corner. He knows he's used to those balls coming at him at that speed. And so I'd rather much have him there than anything. But it's always a work in progress with your fundamentals playing a different position. So that's what they got to continue to work on to get acclimated over there.
Funny enough, actually, Kyle Schwarber made the highlight play at first base last night, tracking down the runner, going to second, and Alec Bohm makes the blunder play at first. But I want to ask you about Zach Wheeler. Gets into a little bit of an altercation with the Blue Jays dugout with his foot coming off the rubber. Probably more stuff than I do, but have you ever had an interaction with an opponent's bullpen or opponent's clubhouse during a game?
No, not really, other than after you hit somebody or something like that. But I didn't really see what happened with Wheeler. I kind of saw the next day at the end of it when I was catching up with the scores and stuff, on regular thing, that something had happened. Because I don't sit there and watch every game, every inning, and stuff like that. So I didn't really see what happened. Maybe you can fill me in what you know about it, and I can tell you my opinion on it.
So I believe the Blue Jays were saying Wheeler's foot was coming off the rubber too early before, like during his windup.
I don't know how that happens unless when he makes his move to turn that he's placing his foot not against the rubber, maybe out in front of it a little bit, or were they saying that he was jumping? Like there was a guy in the past that kind of like jumped at home plate and hit again before he threw it. I don't know how you would do that. I know that they made that, they outlawed that because what that guy was doing was shortening the distance between him and home plate by jumping in about 6 inches or more and adding that, and that's a big difference there. But I don't understand what they're talking about. I'd have to see what they're talking about,
Yeah, I feel like for them to call out Zach Wheeler and kind of accuse him of cheating to me is kind of insane.
I would have been chapped at that myself, because Wheeler's not, by what I know. I don't know him I don't know him personally, but what I know and what I've heard, You're not going to find a better guy that goes about his business the right way.
Yeah, exactly. And then I just want to ask you.
Can't being upset about it, So.
Yeah. I just want to ask you, with all the moves Dave did or did not make at the deadline, what's your final grade for his trade deadline this year?
I'm thinking, if anything, because to be an A or A plus, you got to get, you got to go Scooble or somebody like that. That's a difference maker, or a big bat that's the power and with everything, with the frills and everything comes along with it. So I'm gonna call it at least a B plus on that, if not an A minus.
All right, that was a bit higher than me and Billy gave yesterday, and especially Aaron too. Yeah.
But that's because I know why. That's because of the outings that the two relievers had. So I mean, but Araz is done everything that is asked of him. I mean, he's not changed. He's added and made an immediate effect on our games. So I mean, that's an A right there. So what brings it down a little bit is a couple bad outings. They didn't bring it down to a D or a F. Because you didn't get who you want. They're quality guys down in the bullpen.
I just so Tommy, I just want to cover one thing with we were talking on relievers right now with Alvarado and Kerkering. I just want to get your kind of your feel on them, because with Alvarado, right, the whole that he got caught last year. I'm not going to go too far back in that situation. We all knew what happened, but I mean, what is your feel with their type of consistency, it being the quote top relievers in this bullpen, or the ones that they expect the most out of? What's your feel with them?
Well, I can see they're expecting them to step up. That's what they got to do, because as of late, they haven't been as consistent, especially Alvarado. He's walking entirely too many guys. In situation. There was the situation the other night where, I mean, the big hit, he gave up the big hit that scored 2 runs late in the game that put us in, and we ended up losing the ball game. We needed a clean inning and not giving up any runs that inning. So I mean, it's they got to make a decision, about riding who's the hot hand down there that they can put into that situation. Now, you got to also look at it. It's not, you might want a guy to go in and pitch, and ride the hot hand. But there might be nights, those guys have pitched a couple nights or 2 or 3 nights in a row that they need that day off. You can't, I mean, jeopardize them because you're riding that hot hand so hard sometimes. They need, he might not be available. He might be feeling it a little bit. So you have to pitch guys, and guys have to step up. That's why it's not a me team. It's called a team.
Right.
It's a we team. So people have to step up. In the situation. And Alvarado, they said they had a bullpen meeting down there, and he said, and that's basically what he said. We have to step up and have fun. I mean, and have fun at it. And that's what you have to do. That takes the pressure off a little bit. You got to try to have fun at it, but you have to go in and do a job. A reliever cannot come in and walk guys. It's hard enough. It's played the game without. Guys can hit the baseball without putting undue pressure on yourself and runners on. But relieving is a tough job, guys. You got to come in and expect to be sharp. And the guys who do it well, kudos to them. That's why they're the big dogs. But if you come in and walk guys, you're putting yourself in jeopardy. You're putting that pressure on yourself. Where a bloop hit makes a difference. A broken bat hit makes a difference. I'd rather them earn their way on and hit the baseball than free passes. And that's what we worked on as starters too, is not giving up free passes. Not that you throw it down the middle, but you work on all the time your consistency is staying out of the middle of the plate and repeating your mechanics so you do those strikes out of the middle of the plate. So when you get in the game, if you can keep a starter can go 7 innings and walk 2 or less, you're doing a pretty good job. And if you don't walk anybody, hey, you the man. That's a great outing, as far as that's concerned.
All right, Tommy. I'm hoping next week we get a little bit more positive stuff that we can all talk about.
Wait, guys, we got one positive thing before we leave. We played 7 games this week. We didn't have a day off, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right.
We were 4-3. We were 4-3 for the week. We should have been better because we gave up some untimely hits. That cost us some runs, and we should have won the ball game. We did it, and then there was another time we didn't We didn't put a ball in play, which cost us a run or two, which could have been a win. So we easily could have been 6-1.
Very true. All right, Tommy, we got to get out of here. Have a good one, Tommy. Can't wait for next week.
You got it, man.
That was Tommy Greene in the Barb's Harley-Davidson Sports Hotline. First hour locker room with Billy Schweim is powered by Surety Title. Surety provides comprehensive title insurance, protection, and professional settle services for home buyers and sellers, real estate agents, brokers, lenders, home builders, developers, and attorneys to facilitate real estate purchases. Surety is an industry-wide leader with a team of experts that will help you through the entire process, from contract to signing to closing. From the shore to center city and every place in between, Surety Title is there for you with over 20 office locations in New Jersey and Pennsylvania. That's Surety Title. For more information, call my good friend Ron Conklin at 856-988-8900 or give Chris Mooney a call at 609-399-1227.
Now, I want to tell you about the Jersey Man, Philly Man magazine. Just about everyone in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia Eagle Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract 200 plus top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it as a fit for your business, send an email to Ken at jerseymanmagazine.com or call 856-912-4007.
That was the first hour of the locker room. I'm Alex Berardis. That's Erin Ewing and Vincent Foes. We'll be right back with the locker room with Billy Schweim here on 97.3 ESPN.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson and Sons for electrical.
This is the Negadelphian from the locker room, and I might be negative about our Philly sports teams, but one thing I'm positive about is Elisa's shoes. Are you looking for the perfect pair of shoes? Then step into Elisa's shoe store on Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey, where style meets comfort. From trendy sandals or everyday sneakers or an elegant heels for a night out, they've got it all. Their friendly team is there to help you find the perfect fit, no matter what the occasion. That's Elisa's Shoes at Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey. Go to elisashoes.com or call 609-391-8859. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you.
South Jersey sports fans, the wait is over. Webster's Tavern is officially opening Monday, June 1st in Summers Point. Hi, everybody. This is Billy Schweim. We invite you to the new sports bar, Webster's Tavern, for ice-cold drinks, incredible food, wall-to-wall big screen TVs, and the ultimate game day atmosphere. Whether it's baseball, football, basketball, hockey, or soccer, Webster's Tavern is your new home for sports. Come cheer on your favorite team at Webster's Tavern. It's where fans come to watch sports.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/Be Smart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Do you want to get in shape and feel great and look better on the beach? At Local Gym and Fitness, located at 908 Asbury Avenue, you can accomplish your goal. 4 local guys with a passion and experience in fitness wanted to open a gym that delivers a quality, hospitable, clean, and friendly environment. Don't be intimidated. Be a local. Local Gym has the best equipment around with 4 fully loaded Olympic and CrossFit platforms, Jacob's ladders, Stairmasters, bikes, and ergs. Local Gym and Fitness provides quality trainers to lend their expertise with all your training needs. They're open 7 days a week. Memberships are affordable. So be a local at Local Gym and Fitness. Call them today at 609-545-8732 or go online at localgymandfitness.com.
You know what you can trust? The protection you get when you bundle home and auto insurance with Progressive. You know what you can't trust? Everything else, apparently. Like when you saw that article that said that thing you eat every day is a superfood and great for your gut health. But then 30 seconds later, a different article warns you to avoid it and it's taking years off your life. Well, which is it? Kind of a big difference there. Anyway, bundle home and auto insurance with Progressive for reliable coverage in a reliably unreliable world. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and third-party insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Hey, it's Brew, and I feel like everything in my life depends on being connected. Whether I'm uploading a video, hopping on a call before my show, or video chatting with my family back in Michigan, I never have to think about my Wi-Fi. And that's why Xfinity stands out. You get the most reliable, fiber-powered Wi-Fi with the best equipment at one price for 5 years guaranteed. No contracts or commitments. Plus, you can get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi. Restrictions apply. Not available in all areas. Use of fiber or coaxial cable. Learn more at Xfinity.com/same-day Wi-Fi. Xfinity. Imagine that.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
Welcome back to The Locker Room here with Billy Schweim. I'm Alex Berardis filling in for the Schweiner today. Joined here, of course, with Erin Ewing and Vincent Post. We actually did just get a text from Coach Schweiner, Erin. What do we got here?
We made it to the championship game. It goes off around 10:35, and it's a best of 3. Nothing could be finer.
Nothing could be finer.
So he's back in the championship game again. He's 3 for 3.
This guy's got the Midas touch. You put a whistle around his neck, and this guy turns into Popovich.
Apparently. I mean, wow.
I mean,
you know what I was thinking? I think he has like a John Tortorella type of coaching style.
I
He
mean,
just pushes these girls.
I don't know. Tortorella didn't do much here in Philly.
Well, that's the thing. Don't someone with the bad vibes again. He's going to wear
he's
off.
much more successful coach.
Oh, there you go. See, there you go.
Yeah, we got to bring up the positivity somehow because next coming on the other side, we got Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda to bring us right back down. So we got to keep the vibe up. Say You Love Me's playing right now. We got to keep these vibes up right now. All right.
Well, the vibes. Well, that's the thing. Because if I start talking, the vibes go down.
Get the vibes up. We got a text board question though here at 609-403-0973. Training camp's going on right now. Preseason's about to start. Just had the Hall of Fame game. How much stock do you guys put into training camp and preseason? I feel like we always see these training camp videos. Yeah. Oh, this rookie running back is 4th on the depth chart right now, but I'm telling you, he's going to be a sleeper guy to watch. Never pans out to anything. So I'm curious for you guys out there. Text in. Let me know. How much stock do you guys put into the training camp and preseason? What do you guys put into it?
Oh, I mean, I feel like I've been down that road so many times, especially with the Phillies this year. It was like, they're going to have a great bullpen and pitching, and here we are, and we can barely scrape by a few wins. Yeah. So I would say not that much. What about you, Vince?
I've had it with the putting the stock. It's just time and time again you have people reporting on this doesn't look good or this looks great, and it's just people forget it's training camp. Look at it, training. It's practice, folks. It's a different setting than a game setting. There's going to be things that look great. There's going to be things that look bad. They're getting used to each other, especially with training camp. I'm not judging a team off and tagging a team because of it.
Yeah, I think because I'm such a big fantasy guy, I'm always looking at training camp and probably putting a little bit too much stock in the training camp and preseason. But we got a little NFL talk coming up in the second hour. First, we're going to be talking to P.J. Corda. Then we'll get some NHL trivia, and then we'll get to the NFL stuff. That was the first hour of the Locker Room here with Billy Schweim. Can't wait for the second hour. We got a great show going on. Stay tuned, guys.
Your daily dose of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill just got bigger, better, and completely visual. Catch the Sports Bash with Mike Gill streaming live daily on the 97.3 ESPN YouTube channel. Get the real-time takes, the best guest insiders, and join the conversation in the live chat. Don't miss a single show. Head over to YouTube right now. Search 97.3 ESPN. Hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and watch the Sports Bash live.
Do not trust US Mobile just because I'm telling you. My name is Ahmed Khattak and I'm the founder of US Mobile. US Mobile invented this technology that lets you share data across any of the 3 networks. There's more coverage than any single carrier in America because we give you all 3 of them. US Mobile is Wirecutters' top cell phone plan. We're a top-rated carrier by Consumer Reports, and you cannot buy those ratings. Just Google US Mobile. Make a decision for yourself. If you're ready, visit usmobile.com.
Consumer Reports does not endorse products or services.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance engineer at a beverage manufacturing plant, he starts his day knowing every line is ready to run because Grainger delivers the industrial-grade products he needs to keep mixers, conveyors, and packaging equipment moving. With Grainger's vast selection of bearings, belts, and motors, he keeps operations running smoothly, so nothing grinds to a halt. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
Here's the deal. The government is over $38 trillion in debt, which means the IRS isn't slowing down. And the tax code is complex and unforgiving. So it's not surprising if you're one of the millions of Americans that owe back taxes to the IRS. Unfortunately, they're the world's most powerful collection agency, with the ability to garnish your wages, seize your bank accounts, and even take your home or business. But don't be stressed or worried any longer. We're Optima Tax Relief, America's most trusted tax resolution firm. We have resolved over $3 billion in tax debt for our clients. Our award-winning professionals deal with the IRS every single day, protecting our clients and preparing them for the best possible resolution. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, give Optima a call today.
Call 800-746-1744. 800-746-1744. 800-746-1744.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Hey, it's Mike Gill. Every day, the branch's outreach is on the move. They're recovering fresh food from local grocery stores before it goes to waste and bringing meals and essential supplies to communities all across Cape May County. They're stocking pantry shelves, supporting families, and connecting people with advocacy, case management, and resources that can change lives. Last year alone, the branch's outreach served nearly 14,000 warm meals, provided more than 6,400 pantry distributions, and helped more than 15,000 family members put food on the table. But all of that depends on one thing: getting there. That's why the branches has launched the Road Ahead campaign to purchase a new outreach van that will help recover more food, expand outreach, and bring essential resources to even more people across Cape May County. Whether you're a year-round resident or enjoying everything Cape May County has to offer this summer, you can help keep this mission moving. Visit thebranchesoutreach.org and support the Road Ahead campaign today. Help keep the branches moving.
Home of the Philadelphia Eagles.
They've got him. It's a sack.
Sixers.
Oh, baby.
And Flyers.
He scored.
97.3 ESPN. WENJ. WENJ HD. Millville, Atlantic City. A Town Square media station serving all of South Jersey.
Red 83.
Welcome to the locker room.
Vince Papali, welcome to the locker room.
I can smell it already, Billy.
Ron Hayes, welcome to the locker room with Billy Schweim.
Yeah, hey, Billy, how you doing out there?
Rich Gannon, welcome to the locker room, Rich.
Thanks, guys. It's great to be with you.
Great Bob McElwee, NFL referee.
Hey, Bill, how you doing?
Craig Berube. Craig, welcome to the locker room.
All right, thanks, Billy.
We have the real Pat Croce in the locker room.
Let me off the bench, Coach.
And now here's your host, Billy Schweim.
Welcome back to the locker room here with Billy Schweim. This is Alex Berardis here filling in for the Schweiner. Here joined with Erin Ewing and Vincent Focht. We had a great first hour of the program. Now going into our second hour, we're here joined with our very special guest, P.J. Corda. Segment here with P.J. Corda is sponsored by the Vassar Pool Service. Not happy with your pool, people? Call Vassar Pool Service, 609-204-6939. In business for over 30 years, covering all of South Jersey. Ask for Dragon. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you. That's Vassar Pool Service. It's 609-204-6939. Now we're going to head over to the Barb's Harley-Davidson Sports Hotline and welcome in P.J. Corda. What's going on, P.J.?
What's up, guys? What's up?
I mean, this Philly stuff has really been bringing us down. I feel like we've all been a little bit of Negadelphia here today.
Listen, I think you guys are trying to stay as positive as you can given the circumstances. I know you guys were talking about Turner, and I got to tell you, I mean, I just don't know when the players started deciding where they're going to play. Like, I always felt like the GM and the coaches, they should get together and decide where they fit best, and I just don't know where we went astray there, where now the players are determining where they're going to put their positions at. I just feel like it's we've lost some steam here, or just direction in some way, you know?
It's kind of turned into the NBA a little bit here, I feel like.
These guys are becoming prima donnas, you know what I mean? It's like, come on, man, you know, like this is, you want to, I like Harper's, outlook on there. I think Bryce has got the right idea. It's like, whatever we got to do to win. I don't know why Turner would have any other aspect. Like his mentality should be the same.
Is that a shot at trade, do you think? Because I think it is.
I mean, listen, he's calling him out a little bit. He's saying, hey, look, I'm trying to do whatever we can to make this win. I don't know about everybody else. Like, I'm doing my part, but, you know. And so, yeah, I mean, he's on the spot. And I think we should boo him when he does bad. And when he makes a mistake, we should let him have it because it's hurting our team. You know, I mean, there's a better spot for him out in the field, you know.
So Luis Arias, to try to get some positive out of this, he's come in. He's been hitting the cover off the baseball. Are you fine with where he's hitting in the lineup? Do you think he should be moved around at all?
Listen, I'm not against what you said, you know, but listen, somebody's getting consistent. They're hitting the ball and they're hitting it good. Like, yeah, look, you got to adjust, right? Go with the guy that's got the hot bat at the time, you know, like let's situate it accordingly. And if it goes well, we'll keep running it until we got a problem, you know?
PJ, we threw out this question yesterday. What grade would you give Dave Dombrowski for his moves at the trade deadline?
Oh man, you guys are really positive about like all this new stuff coming. I don't know, man. Listen, it wasn't an LA Dodgers rating. I'll tell you that. Like it's not like we swooped up every, like opportunity that was out there, but I mean, he's trying. I mean, I give him like a C+, you know, I mean, like we're not, I wouldn't say it was totally negative. I think we're in a positive, we've gotten some positivity out of it, although last week wasn't the best. This week was the best week for us, but hopefully these guys will start to shine, maybe a little rough start, but got some hits out of it. We'll take the bats where we can use them,
So, PJ, I got to ask, with the addition of Arias, do you feel like it's helped the Phils in general with being able to put runners on base? We've been seeing Stott been playing better, right? Harper's been putting the ball in play a heck of a lot more than he was before. We won't talk about how yesterday they had runners on base and they struck out 3, boom, boom, boom. But do you feel like the addition of Arias has really gotten these guys to get more into that situational type hitting factor state of mind?
Yeah, listen, I mean, me and Billy have talked about it over the last year. I'm a big fan of small ball. I want guys to, get on base, put it in play. It's more exciting to watch, me personally. I'd rather not sit there for 45 minutes, watch everybody strike out and then somebody hit a home run. Like, it's not as exciting ball for me. I'd like to see more guys on the base and get in. But yeah, no, I think it's a good thing. It's influenced them in a good way. And I think if we stick to it or get more consistent with the bats, we can try and make a run at it. I mean, I think it's a long ball at this point.
I feel like I got to turn the tides away here from the Phillies. I'm kind of sick of talking of this stench of a ball club. But I feel like it doesn't get much better here with the Philadelphia Eagles. Mekhi Lemon, Devontae Smith, hamstring injuries. What's going on here?
Yeah, listen, we were talking about like preseason and how that works. My thing is that we got good athletes out there. Preseason games and the training camps don't count for a lot, So, I mean, keep them healthy. Let's focus on the idea of going into the season with, our starters in good condition. I think we rarely, both football and basketball, we come in, we normally have 3-4 injuries before the damn season starts. And it's like, it's really tough to start off and seeing what your team can do when, some of the guys are sitting on the bench watching the other guys.
Are you concerned there's going to be some timing issues with Mekhi Lemon? Because he's never really had reps with Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, so, I mean, we know how he is with Devontae, right? Like they're on point. They've been doing it for years together. They have a rhythm to them. I think there's a little bit of adjustment, but, I mean, listen, he's a professional. Jalen should get this down, get the timing down, and hopefully it'll be a really nice addition. And, as long as he's not reading books on the sideline, I think it'll be a good match for it. Like, it'll be good,
PJ, do you have any bold predictions for the Eagles this season?
Oh, bold.
I like that.
Like that. I think we're going to have a good year. I think that our competition who's out there, I think we're going to do well. I'd like to see us, listen, you ask me if we're going to win our division, I'm going to say yes. I think there's nobody in our division that beat us. But, we're going to be a playoff team, and we'll see how we run. But we got to get healthy. We got to stay healthy is the key to football. If we can get our starters all healthy at the end of the season, I think we got a shot at it.
Before we let you go, what are your thoughts on the Lane Johnson announcement yesterday with this probably being his last year?
So, I mean, listen, You tell me when when players, everybody acts like, the end of the season comes, the end of the career comes, and it's like this big deal. They're going to go where they want to get their wins and championship, how they look. I don't know, man. These guys change out of whether they're going to retire or not every year. So I think you got to wait until the end of the season for them to make the decision,
Yeah, I honestly feel like Lane's probably pretty serious. He doesn't seem like one of those Brandon Graham type guy. Yeah, I think once, especially with how banged up he is, I don't even think he's going to play every single game this year. I think he's pretty serious about this one.
I mean, listen, he's a big boy. We want him. We want him. We want him. To stay as long as we can. But at the same time, we got to make fresh blood come through, and there's some big shoes to fill, man. These are not. He's the heart and soul of a lot of our wins. So.
All right, PJ, you on your way to the range or course right now?
No, man, I'm coming back from Boston. And let me tell you, the Boston fans up there are just as angry as the Philly ones. I got to tell you, those Bostonians are not very happy people up here,
I mean, you know what they say, mass, so.
Yeah, they are. Trust me. I think they live true to their reputation. It's true. It's true.
All right, brother. It was good talking to you. Have a good one, PJ.
All right, take it easy, guys. Stay positive.
See ya. That was Mr. Negadelphia segment brought to you by the Vassar Pool Service. We're here in the Pliable studio, though. I think we could get a little bit more positivity going for the rest of the show now, right?
Yeah, I mean, now that we're off the Phillies talk.
I mean, I just got a text in here from the Schweiner. They brought home gold. They
really?
won the championship.
Wow.
The Schweiner adds to the trophy case. The Schweiner brings home gold.
Wow.
All right. The second hour of the locker room is powered by the Circle Liquor Store. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquor is best of Philly and best of Atlantic City. With the most competitive prices around, Circle Liquor is a proud sponsor of the locker room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game, let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's the Circle Liquor Store.
Next up, McCann Appraiser. For all your real estate appraisal needs, call John A. McCann and Associates at 609-263-7422. Whether commercial or residential properties, for estate, tax, or financial planning, divorce, or financing and more, the professionals of John A. McCann and Associates are licensed and ready to assist. Call 609-263-7422.
When we return, it's time for some NHL trivia. I'm Alex Berardis here with Vince Focht and Erin Ewing. You're listening to The Locker Room here with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN.
Ocean City's real estate market is red hot, and you need an agent that has the knowledge and expertise to help. Contact Ocean City's top agent, Mark Grimes. Mark has been selling real estate for 30 years in South Jersey. He can answer all your real estate questions and find you the perfect property. He's available anytime on his cell at 609-425-2042. When Philadelphia star athletes are looking for a house at the beach, they contact Mark Grimes, specializing in buying and selling vacation homes, single-family homes, condominiums, and duplexes, residential and commercial, as well as new construction projects or investment opportunities. Mark Grimes, he's your agent at the beach. Give him a call right now, 609-425-2042, or check out his website at grimes.com.
The Point is your destination for a tropical oasis at the Jersey Shore. Now with 3 locations on the bay in Summers Point, at 43rd off the boardwalk in Sea Isle City, and our newest location right in the heart of Wildwood on Ocean Ave. The Point has the best food and drink specials with their famous Tiki Bar, plus The Point features live music at all 3 locations 7 days a week and is always family friendly. For more information, check out The Point on Facebook and visit them at dothepoint.com.
Billy Schweim here. Pro Image Sports is back on the Ocean City Boardwalk and is now open for the 2026 season. Located between 8th and 9th Street, they carry a huge selection of men's, women's, and kids' jerseys, clothing, headwear, novelties from brands like Nike, New Era, Mitchell & Ness, and 47 brand. If you're looking for Phillies, Eagles, Flyers, or Sixers gear, or your favorite pro team, Pro Image Sports has it all. For more information, stop by today or follow them online at fantreasures.com or on Instagram at ProImageOC.
Hi, this is ex-Philadelphia Eagles tight end Ken Dunnick, and I'm the current publisher of Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine, and I'm asking you to become a Camden County police officer and help make our city a better place to live. The Camden County Police Department is now hiring for sworn officers who are going to make a difference in our community. The first year's salary for the position is $51,000. So join the effort today to be part of something bigger than yourself. Visit CamdenCountyPD.org to apply online. That's CamdenCountyPD.org. Thank you.
Eliza Grace, I'm starving. Want to go to Fly Bowls? Sure, Sophie. Their smoothie bowls are the best, packed with fresh fruit. I always get the pink summer smoothie. I love the Nutella bowl. They're awesome. Let's go!
Make every day a little sweeter at Pliables. Fresh acai bowls, smoothies, juices, and more. Stop by a Pliables today.
Hey, Mom, now that I have an after-school job, I think I want to buy a drum kit.
Okay, Rockstar. Let's look at your account. When kids start making money, Chase has easy-to-use tools and expert bankers to help them learn how to manage it.
And next month, I'll buy the bass drum and the cymbals. Oh, and maybe some noise-canceling headphones for you.
Aw, you've thought of everything. Help kids save, budget, and build financial independence, all with Chase. That's good for kids and good for parents. Visit your local Chase branch and get started.
Account subject to approval. J.P. Morgan Chase Bank, N.A. member FDIC.
Sebastian Maniscalco, live.
Well, some people do Venmo. Maybe you went out to dinner before the show. Somebody paid, and then the rest of the group said, "No, we'll Venmo you later." No, you pay me. No, right? You can leave here tonight and wrap yourself around a tree. Where does that leave me?
Live on stage at Ovation Hall and Ocean Casino Resort for 8 shows in September 2026. Get tickets now at theoceanac.com.
You're listening to The Locker Room. Billy Schweim on free ESPN and the free mobile app.
Welcome back to The Locker Room here with Billy Schweim. I'm Alex Berardis here filling in for the Schweiner here live in the Playa Bowl studios here with Erin Ewing and Vince Bose. I got to say, I was at Playa Bowls at Summers Point yesterday with Mike Gill and Billy Schweim. I could eat there every single day of the week.
Yeah, it's so good. I mean, they got so much on their menu, too.
You go there, Vince?
I've been there once, but I haven't. I got to be a regular. You're making
we got some free gift cards here.
Yeah.
Billy,
have to, Schweiner's going to have. I'm not distributing them today. Don't be putting that on me. But the Schweiner can definitely help you out. My go-to is usually the Nutella, which I got yesterday. But funny enough, I substitute the Nutella. I put the peanut butter in because I'm such a peanut butter freak. What about you, Erin?
I'm Nutella, but no substitution.
All right, you're just going straight up. All right, guys, I've been looking forward to this ever since I came up with this idea, prepping this show this week. It's Battle of the Losers, NHL Trivia Edition. Now, I do got to say,
stared at menacingly.
So for those who don't know, I've beat Erin and Vince at NHL Trivia here live on air on the show. So now it's time for you guys to battle it out. And I will say it's all post 2010, I would say. It's like nothing crazy. I'm not asking you who was the captain of the Buffalo Sabres back in 1974. I have also known every single answer to these questions. I did not have to Google these answers. The only reason I did is to just double check my work.
I was a little nervous, but now that I found out that Vince didn't know Wayne Gretzky's nickname,
I
feel a little bit more confident.
I told Erin about this yesterday.
That was bad.
Was geeked for this. So you guys want to do rock, paper, scissors, or how we want to decide who's going first here? Ladies first? Or
yeah, we'll do that.
Ladies
we'll
first.
Do that.
All right.
We'll do that.
Here we go.
My heart.
Question 1. Who won the MVP, the Hart Trophy, last season?
Oh my God. Was it Nathan McKinnon? Oh,
then that was the one I was going to put. It wasn't McKinnon. Hart Trophy last year. Because the funny thing is, I remember seeing the post too.
Not the name though.
No, God. I don't know.
Nikita Kucherov won the Hart Trophy.
That was going to be my second guess.
All right, Vince, the Flyers guy. What was the team Matt Mitchkov played for in Russia before he came to Philly?
What the? They were red, okay?
Correct.
Jeez, oh man. I'm not going to know the name. No way. I know the jersey. I'm picturing the jersey right now.
The jersey should help.
Can I steal?
Are you?
Yeah, I'm not going to.
I honestly don't know. I'm just going to name the only team that I do know. It's like CSK Moscow. CSKA Moscow.
It was SKA St. Petersburg.
Oh.
Okay. All right, back to Erin.
Oh God,
It's a rough
we're
outing.
ocean
Yeah, we're hot start.
Who was the team that relocated to Winnipeg in 2011?
the team that got like replaced. The Thrashers, Atlanta Thrashers.
Correct. See, it's nothing crazy. Vince, over to you. So it's 1-0 right now, Erin Ewing.
He's got his eyes closed.
Yeah, that was damn it.
So
Never said
So who was the team to score 2 goals in 17 seconds in the final 2 minutes of Game 6 to win the 2013 Cup Final?
Oh,
I know this one.
See, it's nothing crazy.
the 2013 Cup Finals.
Scored 2 goals.
That was right before the lockout.
Scored 2 goals in the
was
final.
right after.
Yeah, it was right after.
Right after. Yeah, that's right.
Final 17 seconds.
All right, start the timer. I got this one
5.
ready.
Final 4.
Erin.
The Chicago Blackhawks.
It is indeed the Chicago Blackhawks. 2-0, Erin. And now we go back to Erin. This one's kind of a layup too.
Oh,
so who scored the OT series winning goal against the Penguins for the Philadelphia Flyers?
Oh, Cam York.
Cam York.
That's a recent one.
Now here's
that
another
one was a layup.
All right, so 3-0. But Vince, it's another Flyers question I got.
Okay.
Who was the goalie for the Flyers who fought Braden Holtby?
Oh, Emery. Oh, yeah.
Correct. All right.
Rest his shoulder.
Yep. 3-1. Back to Erin. Question number 7. We have this one. We have 4 questions left. 3-1. So anything can happen here.
Ooh, gotta lock this one in.
Who won the 2020 Stanley Cup?
Oh, the Lightning.
All right.
Tampa Bay Lightning in the bubble.
Yep. So 4-1 now. You're gonna have to
I
go crazy here. What number does Dylan Larkin wear in Detroit?
Come on.
Oh, do I know this one? No.
It's at 32, isn't it?
Is that your final guess?
Yeah.
Incorrect.
Wait, why don't I? Oh, this should be coming to
Number
me.
question got you. One of
Is
you
it 71?
It is
Oh,
71.
yes.
5-1. We can keep going. We got 2 questions left. Might as well just finish it out. Erin, where did Trevor Zegers go to college?
Boston. Oh, Boston College. Boston University. Sorry,
Wrong.
Chris.
Did you know that? Or
was it? Yeah,
it was BU.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll give it to Vince because you cheated.
yeah.
And it's
All right,
also
give it to me.
5-2. So Vince, to seal the deal, to end this round, of NHL
yeah.
where were the 2 host cities that hosted the NHL bubble during the COVID playoffs?
Toronto was one, and that's not even the most. Wasn't Montreal? Because I didn't play in Montreal. I do know that. Was it Ottawa? Edmonton. Okay.
All right. So I guess we know the rankings here on the locker room of NHL trivia. Erin, I'm very impressed.
Your questions were a little easy.
Well, okay.
But I mean, I
you
get
give me
it.
a
Well,
number,
like-
and then Cam York over here.
You're
the
asking who won the
Thrashers.
Stanley Cup in 2020. Like, of course I know.
Well, there was like a weird
Yeah,
time
against
period
Montreal,
where-
the Lightning won that.
I should have answered. It was actually against the Dallas Stars.
I thought it was
that
against
year.
Montreal, but when did they play Montreal?
Yeah,
and
that was in 2021.
that
I
was
believe.
2021. So
Yeah, but yeah, I didn't want to go too crazy because Schreiner's asking you who's on the third line. He's doing crazy
Well,
questions.
he asked us what was that? The North Stars
It was something
question.
with the Minnesota
North Stars question, and the what was it? What's the Seals? Something Seals.
It might have been the Golden Seals.
Golden
Yeah,
Seals
something
and
The
about
Oakland
that.
Golden Seals.
They did have a hockey team. Most people didn't know that.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
part of the first expansion.
Yeah.
But all right, congratulations, Erin. I guess if I'm ever in charge of the NHL trivia, I'll have to make it a little bit
Ramp it up a
harder.
little bit?
Yeah. But so on the topic of NHL, what are your guys' season expectations for the Philadelphia Flyers?
I mean, my hopes, I guess hopes and expectations are a little different. I think they're going to have a good season. I expect them to make the playoffs, and I expect them to do it convincingly. I don't want another, we're going to fall off by Christmas break and then somehow pull off like a 10-game winning streak and come back. I expect them to be a good team this year. I think now that we're going to see Martone play a full season, I think hopefully Michkov, if he can, come out of this summer break actually in shape, fit, and ready to play. My expectations are pretty high. Vince?
Yeah, I mean, I can. when I look at the Flyers, main thing I can go for is I don't know. They're on film, but like you said, we're going to get a full season out of Martone. We're going to really start to see some of these rookies in action for a full year. Barkey, another one. Do I think they have a shot to make the playoffs again? Yes. Are they a Stanley Cup contender? No. But it's. I don't know. It's just that they're a feisty core. Michkov has been, what I've seen, he's been putting in the work quite well with a lot of former NHL, or not former NHL, current NHL players over in Russia. He's been doing what matters most. He's been getting it in. I don't want to see him come in lazy once again. I think they have a shot. I really do.
Hold on. We do got a little bit of a surprise going on here.
Is it the gold man?
It is indeed Coach Schweiner calling in after a...
Oh.
Whoa, Billy.
I think they broke the sound barrier right there. My Lord.
Talk us through what happened.
So it was a great tournament. There were four teams in our bracket. We won every single game, and we won the championship. And all three of our girls, Emma, Katie, and my daughter Eliza Grace, played really well, and we won the championship.
There we go. Any broken clipboards or any broken whistles?
I broke my clipboard Wednesday night.
So you couldn't break it today because you already broke it.
Yeah, I'm not even getting another one. I don't need to break another one.
What did you think?
Played really well.
Oh, that's great to hear. The Schweiner just adds to the trophy case.
He's 2 for 2 now.
He gets canned and then he wins another one.
Yeah, so I get canned from the Christ the King team, and now we win the championship of the 2-on-2 tournament. We had 3 girls on that team, and we play tomorrow night for the championship.
Oh yeah.
Of the Ocean City Rec League.
On 18th Street, right?
18th Street, 6 o'clock.
Oh,
everybody show up. And don't forget, Gil's got that. He's got the U13 Babe Ruth fundraiser at Maynard's today between 2 and 5 p.m. 2 and 5 p.m. down there at Maynard's. Got a lot of great giveaways too, man.
It sounds like an absolute time. We were talking with Mike yesterday at Ply Bowls. It sounds like it's going to be an absolute time.
Got a lot of great prizes to give away, that's for sure.
They got everything you want over there. I'm jealous I'm not going, honestly. But I had other arrangements going on. Otherwise, I'd be there, no doubt about it.
We're heading back. I'm with the girls today. The team's gonna be beaching together. See, we got a good chemistry on our team.
You guys
Unlike the Phillies.
You guys doing some team bonding today?
We're team bonding. We won. The girls won shirts. What's your shirt say?
I have number 5 in the back.
You said number 5. What is the Ventnor Summer Basketball League? They won shirts. We won donuts at Sonny's Donuts.
Oh.
We just had our donut. Go eat a donut.
All right, Schweiner. That was great. You calling in. Nothing could be finer. Nothing else would have it was written in the stars you were going to come out victorious today.
I had nothing to do with it. It was all the girls today. They played well. And I know who won the trivia contest. I kind of caught the tail end of it.
Erin Ewing by a landslide. I hate to say it.
He had to give Vince a point.
Isn't Vince over too?
Yeah. He's the biggest loser.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I think it is? Vince isn't good under pressure.
The guy didn't know what the great one was last time.
Vince, if we ask you questions off the air, I guarantee you get every one of them.
He claimed that the ones that Aaron got, he knew, but the ones he got,
he asked her, what was it, about the team that moved to Winnipeg, the Atlanta Thrashers, or whatever.
You were being a gentleman, though. You said ladies first.
But you didn't know who won the Stanley Cup in 2013.
Well, yeah.
Vince, I got a trivia question. Who were the Calgary Flames before they were Calgary?
Who were the Calgary Flames before they went to Calgary?
Yeah.
Oh,
they were
man.
In another state of the United States. Who are they?
They were, man.
Do you not know, Vince?
I don't think I do.
They were the Atlanta Blaze, I want to say.
The Blazers before.
Was it the Flames?
Atlanta Flames.
Atlanta Flames.
Okay.
I knew they were in Atlanta.
They just changed the city.
Because I knew Atlanta had 2 teams, and they both obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Schweiner. We got to run.
You don't forget the Pliables. They're one of our great sponsors. You guys are broadcasting from the Pliables studio. And I want to thank you guys for filling in and allowing me to coach my daughter's team. You guys are doing a great job, and I'll be listening to the rest of the show.
Thank you, Schweiner. Good luck tomorrow night.
Thank you, AG.
Thank you.
See you, AG.
I'll see you guys.
See you guys. The Schweiner from the top rope calling in. That was great.
Giving the trivia question, too.
Yeah, I know. From out of nowhere. All right. Second hour of the locker room is brought to you by the Circle Liquor Store. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquor best of Philly and best of Atlantic City. With the most competitive prices around, the Circle Liquor Store is a proud sponsor of the locker room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game. Let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's the Circle Liquor Store.
Next up, La Scala's Fire Ocean Casino. When you're inside the Ocean Casino, you're already winning, especially at La Scala's Fire. It's your home away from home for handcrafted Italian classics, fresh seafood just like your grandma used to make, and their signature cocktails all steps away from the action. Dinner before the show, late night bites after a big win, La Scala's Fire delivers every time. That's La Scala's Fire, oceancasino.com. Let's eat, and be sure to get on down to the La Scala's Brigantine Beach House, which is open for the summer.
When we return, we'll get into a little bit of a NFC East preview here in the locker room. I'm Alex Berardis here with Erin Ewing, Vince Foast. You're listening to the locker room with Billy Schweim here on 97.3 ESPN.
Your daily dose of the Sports Bash with Mike Gill just got bigger, better, and completely visual. Catch the Sports Bash with Mike Gill streaming live daily on the 97.3 ESPN YouTube channel. Get the real-time takes, the best guest insiders, and join the conversation in the live chat. Don't miss a single show. Head over to YouTube right now. Search 97.3 ESPN. Hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and watch the Sports Bash live.
Train presents The Unstoppables. Those captains of comfort, those gargantuans of the sea, those savants who persevere perilously beyond probability as the raconteurs of reliability. Here's to Train's heralded heroes of heating and air conditioning, those comfort kings with a tireless tenacity for total turnaround. The Train Comfort Specialists. Just one more reason why it's hard to stop a train.
Hi, this is Joe Lenigan, owner of Lenigan Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling. Call us today for your free train system quote at 609-399-1200 or online at ocnjplumber.com. And please don't forget to ask for the military and senior discount.
Calling again, again and again. Calling again, again and again.
South Jersey sports fans, the wait is over. Webster's Tavern is officially opening Monday, June 1st in Summers Point. Hi, everybody. This is Billy Schweim. We invite you to the new sports bar, Webster's Tavern, for ice-cold drinks, incredible food, wall-to-wall big screen TVs, and the ultimate game day atmosphere. Whether it's baseball, football, basketball, hockey, or soccer, Webster's Tavern is your new home for sports. Come cheer on your favorite team at Webster's Tavern. It's where fans come to watch sports.
Every year, hundreds of children suffer from unintentional injuries or death due to unsecured guns. Camden County and Moms Demand Action South Jersey are asking for your help to reduce gun violence by spreading the Be Smart message.
Store guns unloaded, locked, and separate from ammunition. And talk to other parents about secure gun storage.
It's up to us to prevent these tragedies and save lives. Visit CamdenCounty.com/BeSmart to learn how we can stop gun accidents and deaths together.
Hey, it's Mr. Negadelphia P.J. Corda. Let's get something straight. If you want art, go to a museum. Here is something I'm positive about. Kilowatt Coffee. No foam hearts, no flowers, no latte art, just signature drinks that actually work. We're talking bold cold brews, hotter iced lattes, real flavor, and zero nonsense. Find Kilowatt Coffee at 373 South White Horse Pike in Hamilton, New Jersey. Follow at Kilowatt Coffee on X, TikTok, and Instagram. Or bring the energy to your next event. Call 856-229-1780. Kilowatt Coffee, where quality drinks don't need a draw.
Hi, this is Billy Schweim. If you're injured or if life takes an unexpected turn, you need a team that'll fight for you. At McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, you'll get battle-tested trial lawyers with decades of experience standing up for justice. Whether it's personal injury, criminal defense, or complex civil litigation, when everything is on the line, you want attorneys with experience and a reputation as one of the most successful firms in the United States. Call McMonagle, Perry, McHugh, Meshack, and Davis, 215-981-0999, or online at mpmpc.com.
Hop in a John Deere Gator XUV for a day's work. Let's see what's on the to-do list. There goes the tree. And the fence. Not a problem. Because you've got a cargo box filled with solutions. Up to 4,000 pounds of towing capacity. And you're ready to roll. The power's out! Here we go again. The Gator XUV. Built for every kind of workday. Learn more at johndeere.com/Gator XUV. Nothing runs like a deer.
You're listening to The Locker Room with Billy Schweim on 97.3 ESPN and the free mobile app.
Welcome back to The Locker Room here with Billy Schweim. My name is Alex Berardis, here with Erin Ewing and Vincent Focht in the Playa Bowls studio. Now, before we get into anything, I do want to hit on some of the text messages that we got here from you guys, the fans, talking about the show here today. Let me see. I accidentally clicked off as I was reading that. I accidentally hit the X button on the Gmail.
Yeah. Alex has got a lot going on.
I got a lot
today.
going on.
He's
but
producing, he's reading
I got it back
ads, he's
up.
hosting the show.
There's a very tiny button, and of course, that's the button I had to hit when I was trying to go, tap to tap.
And then when you want to hit it, you can.
Exactly.
There you go.
But here we go. I got Chris from Northfield. Won the Phillies tickets last week. Checking in to say thanks again.
There he is.
Attaboy, Chris. Feeling super lucky that no last night and we get Luzardo today. 11:26 for happy hour Sunday. Go Phils. Also chimes in saying, Erin, queen of all interns.
Wow. I'm loving it. I'm feeling a lot of positivity and compliments from people the past few weeks.
People have been loving Erin.
I don't know, man.
Hopefully we get some of those lifelines loving Erin.
Yeah.
Too. I wouldn't be
Wow.
We got Rico chiming in. Great show so far. Hope you have an interview with Coach Schweim on tab. That's interesting. He wrote that in the first hour. So
so he got it in.
All right. Let's get into a little bit of a football vibe here. I can't wait for the fall season to come. I mean, cooler weather. Like, it's so hot out today. Like, look, I'm the first to say it. Once wintertime's here, I'm calling for the heat. I'm calling for the sun and everything, but nothing better than a fall October Sunday, sitting on the couch, putting on a Birds game or something like that.
Yeah.
Nothing better than that.
I'm so excited now. Now that I'm finally done school, it's like I get to watch football without having like 18 assignments due the next day. It's going to be fantastic.
There was nothing better though than Sunday afternoon in college, just battered and bruised from the weekend, coming, sitting on the couch. I'm just putting Red Zone and Birds on all day. Maybe 8 o'clock hits while the Sunday night game's going on. I'll try to get my academics done. But I'll try to. I didn't say I would. I said I'd try to. But the NFC East this year, I think, is going to be probably one of the top divisions in the entire NFC as well as the entire NFL. I think every team got better. Commanders, Giants, Cowboys, and Eagles, all in their own rightful ways. So I want to start off here with the Washington Commanders, who I think is actually, I'm going to rank them as where I think they're going to fall at the end of the season. So I do think the Commanders are going to come in last place here in the NFC East. And I actually thought this before the whole news with Laramie Tunsil tearing his triceps yesterday. Most likely going to be out at least half the season. There's a chance it could be the entire year. But I mean, they get the acquisition of Sonny Styles in the draft. It also was interesting that the entire NFC East, except for the Eagles, took an Ohio State defensive player in this first round. To me, Sonny Styles is going to be an absolute maniac on the defensive end. He's probably going to get the green dot in the next few years. I saw a clip of him on Twitter The sweat was dripping off him. He's popping guys, making plays out there. I think he's boosting that Commanders defense, who really needed a youthful boost because it seemed like they were such an old team. Even when they played the Eagles in the NFC Championship game, they were just an old, depleted team. I think they caught lightning in a bottle. Jaden Daniels, the guy's a twig. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah.
3 major injuries last year. They had Stephon Diggs too, but I don't see how this team gets higher than 4th in the NFC East.
Do you think Jaden Daniels stays healthy the whole season?
He's shown me nothing other than his rookie year that he's able to do that.
I mean, it really, I think, obviously a huge part of that depends on him and his ability to stay healthy because his rookie year, they did great. They made it to the playoffs, but obviously last year they fall apart. The record is 5-12.
Yeah. Well, when I look at Washington and everyone was saying after that first year, they're like, oh, this is going to be a team to look out for. They're going to possibly win the East. I mean, you look at them, they're on film. They were on film that was a year that was unexpected. I don't know, Dan Quinn. I mean, you're looking that they were probably expected to maybe be 3rd that season. They overcame, in a huge way. But I just think once they got on film, once they kind of got out there for a while, last year you could literally see that they got figured out, and they were beating the hell out of Jaden Daniel. It was just time and time again. He was just getting. He was getting targeted. There's no other way to put it.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of coaches in the NFL that probably are on the hot seat this year, but I think Dan Quinn is probably at the top of that list because the year that they go to the NFC Championship game, Jaden Daniels' rookie year, they're 12-5. Yeah. Last year, they're 5-12. You can't go.
Well, the decline is.
Yeah, you can't go much of a difference than that. And, the way Daniel's arm looked last year was one of the more gruesome injuries I saw. He only missed a few games, but now, one of the best left tackles in the entire league, Laramie Tunsil, is probably out at least 3/4 of the year. It's just going to be tough sailing, I think, for the Commanders this year. Now, next, I want to talk about the New York Giants. I do think they could be probably the highest ceiling, I think. Like highest floor, highest ceiling, lowest floor, highest ceiling. I think that's what it is. But they could be the Patriots of last year. There's a very good chance that could happen. Jackson Dart coming into his second year. Cam Scatterbo coming back from injury. Hopefully, I'm going to say, because you don't want to see anybody get hurt, but hopefully Malik Neighbors can get back to that Pro Bowl, all-pro caliber receiver that we saw him young in his career. Obviously had the knee injury last year. But another NFC East team, they draft Arvell Reese out of Ohio State, another just animal on the defensive side of the football. But then they also go out in the first round and get Francis Mauigoa, tackle out of Miami, who's probably one of the best offensive linemen in the draft. So you're giving Dart a little bit of the help. Scatterbo, some run lanes, hopefully to develop. And, of course, probably the biggest addition of them all, Harbaugh's in New York now.
Yeah. Yeah, well, he's been bringing in, a lot. even just looking at his first offseason, the free agents as well that they brought in on top of everything else. Isaiah Likely at tight end, your fullback with Patrick Richard, and then you as well move into your wide receiver column, which now gets even more help. Like obviously you want your he's not a rookie anymore, but you want
your young stud.
You want Neighbors, your stud, to come back and perform well. That was the main problem with the New York last year. You had all this, even going into last season, they had a lot of push going in, but then Scatterbo, bam, the ankle, that went. And then Neighbors, unfortunately, that was another hard watch. I honestly, I can't say this much, but I felt bad kind of for the Giants last year. Then I remember the New York fans and everything, and I let it go. But no, Darnell Mooney, Calvin Austin, wide receivers you brought in at the, again, that were free agents. You had Jackson Dart going into his second year. The kid has shown that he can, fire it out of the pocket at a good rate. I think this is going to be a battle I honestly think they can be a battle for second with the Dallas and New York. I get Dallas is heavy with defense. I get, they're most likely going to take second or whatever it may be, but they're a feisty, they almost like a Flyers type mentality.
Oh, I like that.
It really is. It's just I as much as I can't stand New York and their fans, and I want them to suffer. I think that the Giants. I hate to say this. This is, me talking positive about about any New York team is almost impossible as teaching. I don't even know anymore. I'm losing my mind.
Erin?
I'm losing my mind.
Alex, I think you make a great point with lowest floor, highest ceiling. It's tough to look at a team that went 4-13 last season and say, oh yeah, they're going to make the playoffs. But I mean, with all the people they brought in, with their young guns and Scattaboo and Jackson Dart, it's a lot of question marks. Will it all jive? Will it all come together for them? How will it play out? But I mean, yeah, I think there's certainly a team to watch.
Yeah, I think this, like specifically with the Giants, they don't need to have that great year that I think like Washington needs that great year this year. I think because we said it with Dan Quinn being on the hot seat, you kind of don't know, like, was Jaden Daniels lightning in a bottle his rookie year? Like, is last year kind of what it's going to be? But I think, with the Giants, Harbaugh comes in, he's got his first year there, and he's one of those staple coaches. He's not going to be one or two bad years, he's out. I think he's kind of going to get some tenure there in New York. And then, it's a second-year quarterback. So a second-year quarterback with a first-year head coach in that office, it's probably going to take some time to get used to, for them to, figure out their chemistry and everything like that, especially apparently with the first interaction that Harbaugh had with the Giants. It didn't go over greatly, but I did say Nick Sirianni didn't have a great first impression with the city of Philadelphia, and he's been to 2 Super Bowls and won one. Now, the thing I do want to say with the Giants, can they get the turf out of MetLife? Can we get some,
on behalf of all of the
every athlete,
the Jets, the Giants, guys are just blowing knees, Achilles, everything you can think of is going wrong on that turf in MetLife. It's just unreal to me that, the FIFA World Cup was there. They went to all grass for those games because FIFA does not allow turf games.
Yeah. Well, we know that turf it's clearly shown that, you don't have as much leeway. And there was a couple times, I think, 2 years ago, when the Birds were playing the Packers, there was a slow motion shot of how Lane Johnson avoided a huge injury where it showed his foot going back and it kind of slipped out. But they were using that and putting it as an example, like say, okay, for example, if he was playing at MetLife Stadium, his foot would have not slid out in that way. You're playing on turf. It's got the little the ground up tires in there. It's just, they try their best to make it like natural grass, but I don't care what you do. You talk to any groundskeeper, whatever it may be, they're going to say that. And it's a death trap. It really is. Hammies, Achilles, whatever you want to state.
It'll never be the real thing. It'll never be grass.
No.
So now number 2 in the NFC East, I got to go with the stinking Dallas Cowboys. I can't give them the number 1, though, so that's all well and good. But I have to say, this is probably the most I've feared Dallas that I have feared them in a long time. I do think CeeDee Lamb, Dak Prescott, George Pickens, they re-sign Javonte Williams. They get, Pickens on the franchise tag, so that's going to be curious to see how that works out next year. But this offense is good. And they add another Ohio State defenseman, Caleb Downs, who arguably could have been the best player in this entire draft. He was highly touted last year. He could have been a high first-round pick last draft. Comes out of Ohio State this year, starting safety. He's going to be probably the leader of that defense very soon. They go out, they get Quinnen Williams last year at the trade deadline after trading Micah Parsons at the beginning of the year. Jerry Jones has come out and openly said he's swinging for the fences this year. I think he realizes his time's kind of coming up here. He's got to be close to 90 at this point. I don't know how old Jerry is, but Jerry's world might be coming to a close soon. So Jerry Jones it kind of sounds like he wants to go big fish hunting this year. And with an offense that's as good as Dallas is, because you can't deny, as much as I hate the Cowboys, their offense is lethal.
Yeah.
And then Caleb Downs probably going to be a top safety in this league for years to come. Quinnen Williams going to make some plays out there. They're going to add more to this defense. I think this could be scary times here for the Cowboys.
Yeah, you look at last year, they ranked 30th in interceptions on the year with 6, 26th in sacks. So there's things last year. It was a little bit of a bumpy ride, but like you said, the offense, I fear like when Prescott gets into a rhythm, things get lethal real quick.
Yeah.
And trying to talking positive on the Cowboys offense is, for me, it's an impossible sight that you don't usually would see. It's like teaching the mermaid to do a split. It's not going to happen, but yet here we are. And I hate God. Okay. But yeah, seriously, they do scare me a bit. I wish so much that the Eagles could beat them twice in a year. I don't see it. I think they're going to have another, it could be similar to what we saw 2 years ago with Dallas, where they had a home record that was unbelievable. They were undefeated at home in the regular season until they fell apart against Green Bay in the playoffs. But I don't know.
Any thoughts, Erin?
I mean, I think it's going to be interesting between like the race for the title between them and the Eagles, because I think realistically those are the two teams that will be in that race. I mean, I think you can expect from the Eagles some growing pains with bringing in Sean Mannion, and there's a lot of question marks. They're playing under a new offensive coordinator, so maybe Dallas takes advantage of that, gets a few wins. I guess
Pray
we'll
not.
see.
Pray not.
Let's hope
Hopefully not.
Let's hope
But
not.
I'm going to save the Eagles segment for the final segment here in the show. We got to get to a break here. The second hour of the locker room is powered by the Circle Liquor Store. For over 83 years, the Circle Liquor Store has offered the best selection of beer, wine, and spirits in South Jersey. It's a stone's throw away from Ocean City. It's a landmark. With a friendly staff, it's no wonder why Circle Liquor best of Philly and best of Atlantic City with the most competitive prices around. Circle Liquor Store is a proud sponsor of the locker room with Billy Schweim. Throwing a party, preparing for the big game, let Chet and his staff make sure you have everything you need. Check out the website at circleliquors.com or give them a call at 609-927-2921. That's the Circle Liquor Store.
Now, I want to tell you about the Jersey Man, Philly Man magazine. Just about everyone in our area has heard about the Jersey Man and Philly Man magazine that is run by ex-Philadelphia Eagle Ken Dunnick. But were you aware of their private business network they call the Legacy Club? Every month, they hold private events at upscale locations in Philadelphia and South Jersey that attract 200 plus top business people. If you have an interest in attending one of these events and see it as a fit for your business, send an email to ken@jerseymanmagazine.com or call 856-912-4007.
All right, we're going to wrap things up here in the locker room with Billy Schweim. I'm Alex Berardis here with Erin Ewing and Vince Focht. This is the locker room with Billy Schweim here on 97.3 ESPN.
Finding an electrician that is dependable, prompt, and experienced is important. Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Service is just that. Service in Atlantic and Cape May counties for 40 years, Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services specializes in both commercial and residential work and provides 24-hour emergency services. No job too big and no job too small. Call Tom Jackson & Sons Electrical Services. They do it all. Call for a free estimate, 609-399-1999.
Call Tom Jackson & Sons for electrical, they're number one.
Craving authentic Italian flavor? From amazing cheesesteaks and homemade meatballs to delicious pasta dishes and Italian specialties, every meal is made from family recipes and served with pride. Their takeout service is perfect for beach days, family gatherings, or meals on the go. Taste the tradition at Petroni's, 957 West Avenue in Ocean City, or give them a call at 609-938-1568. Petroni's, Ocean City's favorite taste of Italy to go.
Do you want to get in shape and feel great and look better on the beach? At Local Gym and Fitness, located at 908 Asbury Avenue, you can accomplish your goal. 4 local guys with a passion and experience in fitness wanted to open a gym that delivers a quality, hospitable, clean, and friendly environment. Don't be intimidated. Be a local. Local Gym has the best equipment around with 4 fully loaded Olympic and CrossFit platforms, Jacob's ladders, Stairmasters, bikes, and ergs. Local Gym and Fitness provides quality trainers to lend their expertise with all your training needs. They're open 7 days a week. Memberships are affordable. So be a local at Local Gym and Fitness. Call them today at 609-545-8732 or go online at localgymandfitness.com.
Hi there, this is the Negadelphian from the locker room, and I might be negative about our Philly sports teams, but one thing I'm positive about is Elisa's shoes. Are you looking for the perfect pair of shoes? Then step into Elisa's shoe store on Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey, where style meets comfort. From trendy sandals or everyday sneakers or an elegant heels for a night out, they've got it all. Their friendly team is there to help you find the perfect fit, no matter what the occasion. That's Elisa's Shoes at Asbury Avenue, Ocean City, New Jersey. Go to elisashoes.com or call 609-391-8859. Tell them the boys from the locker room sent you.
Surprise. Wait, do I know you? You use your Discover Cashback card to have 5% cashback on restaurants all quarter.
Yeah.
Now, it's payback time.
Whoa, hold on.
Go ahead.
Oh, you mean my Discover Cashback.
I told you there'd be payback.
You know, you have a weird way of delivering good news.
I'm working on that.
Activate and earn 5% cash back at different categories each quarter on up to $1,500 in purchases.
Terms apply. See discover.com/5 for details.
What if you could have the most reliable fiber-powered Wi-Fi? And get this, what if you could keep it at the same price for 5 years guaranteed? Now through August 24th, new Xfinity customers can get our best price on gig Wi-Fi this summer before it disappears. Just $50 a month for 5 years. No annual contracts, no hidden fees, and our best equipment included. Plus, get online in minutes with same-day Wi-Fi. It's Wi-Fi that finds and fixes problems before you even notice them, like super intelligent Wi-Fi with a sixth sense. Plus, it keeps you protected from online threats. And get Peacock Premium included for 2 years. Lock in your price and unlock the possibilities. Get it now at Xfinity.com. Xfinity. Imagine that. Restrictions apply. Requires paperless billing and autopay with stored bank account. Taxes and fees extra. Speeds vary. Use of fiber coaxial cable. Learn more at Xfinity.com/same-day Wi-Fi.
You're listening to The Locker Room and the free mobile app.
Welcome back to The Locker Room. We are here in the Playa Bowls studio. This is The Locker Room with Billy Schweim. I'm Alex Berardis filling in today. Here with Erin Ewing and Vince Gross. It's been a great show, I feel like, right? Our first time, the young cats all together.
I think we did pretty good. You know, young people taking over. I think a lot of our listeners are maybe like that older crowd, and we come in with a younger perspective.
Yeah.
I hope everyone's enjoyed that.
So I'm 22.
I'm 21.
Median age has probably got to be the youngest group on radio, right? Like, I'm talking about, like, in general, like, not even on 97.3. Like, we're a young crew here.
Yeah. I mean, I think people would like to say that we're also like the spoiled generation. Billy's always telling us, like, you don't know how good you have it.
Yeah. All right. Well, speaking of spoiled generation, the Philadelphia Eagles are my number one on the NFC East power rankings and where I think they're going to finish in the NFC East. You could say, they lose A.J. Brown. Is Jalen Hurts going to be, you know, a good version of Jalen Hurts? And people like to say it's kind of a year-by-year basis, which I think is a ton of you-know-what. Is the first year with new head offensive coordinator Sean Mannion. How's that going to work out? But, hey, Jalen Hurts wins. That's all I can tell you. Doesn't matter where he's at. Doesn't matter the offensive coordinator. Doesn't matter what situation. This guy wins. Bring in Mekhi Lemon. He's obviously not going to be the A.J. Brown that we had last year, but it's a completely different type of receiver.
Yeah.
A.J. Brown's a go shot, one-on-one, 50-50 ball type receiver, where Lemon's more of a slot receiver. Now, you know, him with the hamstring injury, it's going to be kind of interesting how the dynamic and the chemistry gets built with him and Jalen Hurts. But Jonathan Grenard comes into Philly. Howie Roseman gets the deals done with Jordan Davis and Jalen Carter. I think the Eagles are going to be just fine this year.
Yeah, I mean, look at it. Jalen Hurts, 11 seasons, 11 different coordinators. The last back-to-back one he had was Shane Steichen in 21 and 22. But seriously, they need a rhythm and they need the consistency, and that's exactly what they've been seeing so far in training camp. The first 2 days, you know, there was a lot of new introduced in training camp, right? There was a lot of under center, lots of play action, lots of wide zone plays. And, you know, Mannion has been, you know, he's been forcing that down. We're introducing this new system. There's been a lot of positive talk. Saquon Barkley has came out and said how good he feels under the new scheme, as he's been getting utilized more as a pass catcher than a blocker. Jeremiah Lotta's liked it. Lane Johnson's liked it. They said it's hard for the defense to pick up, but for the offense, they can understand it quite easily. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Yeah, everything I've heard seems like this is something we really haven't seen with the offense, with Sean Mannion taking over. Is that not the fastest 2 hours in radio?
It may have just been.
It flew by today.
I want to thank Erin and Vince. You guys helped me out a ton today. My first time ever hosting a radio show.
And producing.
Yeah, and producing.
Doing it all.
And
He's coming for Nick Earnshaw's hardest working man
I don't know.
title.
Nick's level, head and shoulders above, I think, everybody in this business. But I want to thank all of our sponsors today. Thank P.J. Corda. Thank Tommy Greene. Welcome, coming back next week here in the locker room. Nothing could be finer than talking sports with the Shrine. It was a rough landing. See you, folks.
The preceding program was paid for by The Locker Room.